Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take the reading however it resonates. Can be you towards somebody or somebody here towards you, okay? And also you can check out your sun, your moon, rising, and or your Venus placements. And also remember, comment down below, okay? Because when you comment down below, it really helps support me and my channel. And also, of course, if you are enjoying these readings, which I hope you find them helpful, you can also give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Big announcement also, you guys, I'm trying to get to 300,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Do you think we can do it? Together, I feel that we can, okay? So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel to get to those 300,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Now let's jump into your dominant energy, and you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay, so you have here naughty thoughts. Now, this can be seen in several ways, right? Naughty thoughts about, you kind of are having these rebellious thoughts like, I don't want to follow the rules in this situation, right? Whether this is in your work environment, whether this is in your career, whether it's in a family situation, love situation, friendship, whatever this is. But you might have some naughty thoughts, okay? Or somebody around you, somebody that you are dealing with, could be having some naughty thoughts towards you. Okay, of course, for others, it could be actually sensuality. Look at that. There's this woman who's licking her phone. So either you're having naughty thoughts about somebody in this way or in other ways, okay, or somebody here towards you. Now, this has a number 20, which is equal to number 20. How does that resonate for you? Also, if you see number 2202 or 222, that is indication where you and someone else are about to partner up. Okay, in some kind of either sensual, sexual way, and or it could just be in some kind of naughty type of, it could be that, you've been wanting to break the rules in some kind of, way, playful way, shape, or form, with regards to either a relationship, a partnership in your career, maybe just breaking the rules and just being naughty as far as thinking outside the box, right? In some kind of way, shape, or form. It could be literally any kind of, rebellious streak that you might be encountering right now. Of course, it could be somebody around you or towards you. Sexually fantasizing about you. For a lot of you guys, it's sexual, okay? Sexually fantasizing about you, somebody here who perhaps has you on their mind a lot. They've been wondering about you. They've been thinking about you, perhaps you of them. Strong need to be physically near you. Undeniable sexual desires driven by instinct. So there's this kind of, sexual type of desire here that is arising from you towards someone and or someone here towards you. Let me know in the comments below. You also have here, I can't help but want you physically, sexually, and mentally. You are all I think about when I am alone and lost in my thoughts. The thought of you drives me insane. Wow. What is this all about, you guys? Okay, for a lot of you guys, it could be a connection, a crush that you have on someone, somebody here that you perhaps see quite often, or maybe not all the time, but maybe it's like an acquaintance of sort, okay? Now let's go ahead and see. Actually, before we go into this, let's get some clarifications going. But I do see a few signs coming through the reading. You could possibly be dealing with the sign of Scorpio. I see the sign of Libra. Taurus is showing up here. Leo energy. What else do we have here? Any other sign of the zodiac does not necessarily have to be any of those, okay? But at the bottom of this particular deck here, we just shuffled, you have here the Six of Pentacles. So this could be some kind of an energy here, whether this is related to that main energy or not. This can be any area of your life. Remember, it's a general reading, so it could be literally in any area: career, love, finances, friends, whatever else. Six of Pentacles. So this is something here related to the fact that you might be, either wanting some kind of help to come in. Either you're waiting for an answer, you're waiting for the money to kick in. For some of you guys, a decision here that you made a long ago, or maybe a few weeks ago, and you've been kind of doubtful, like, oh my God, am I ever going to, get what I put into the situation, or was that the right decision to make? I feel that you're going to get some kind of a sign signal this week. as an indication that you did do the right thing, okay? Whether, again, the help's going to be coming in, the money's going to be coming in. For others of you, you could potentially, be asked for help as well. Maybe this is some kind of energy where somebody here needs your help, okay? Financial help or any other kind of help. Now, let me know in the comments below, okay? Also, in your challenge position, you have here the 8 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the World. So, yeah, I see that part of the challenge for you during these 7 days has to do with the lines of communication being closed off, okay? Right now, you might be feeling like either you are not talking to somebody, somebody's not talking to you. For others of you, there could be something related to a conflict. Either somebody said something, did something, and if they came across rather harsh, I feel like this is something that was personal, okay? This person, I feel that was going through something or are going through something, and they may have lashed out. So try to be compassionate, okay, towards that person instead of taking it personally, okay? It'll benefit you in the long run. But I'm also sensing here that for some of you guys, either if you're making travel plans right now, there's a delay in travel plans. There is a delay here in an opportunity or several opportunities for you that you're like, oh my God, why is this not working for me, right? I made the decision a few weeks ago and I haven't seen any signs that this is actually the right decision to make, right? But I am seeing here that it could be a little bit difficult for you to continue waiting. But right now what this is saying is take a little bit of a step back. You've already put in the work. You've already put in the effort. You made that decision and you just have to wait for the results. There's also some kind of vibe coming in here where it could be a little bit difficult for you to put something here to an end. Of course, this could be in a relationship, in a career, job, an idea here. But there's something here related to the fact that it's the time for you right now to take a little bit of a step back. Sometimes the universe shows you, signs for you to slow things down, or things just slow down for you in certain areas of life because the universe wants you to take a break from it, right? The universe wants you to kind of give it a rest in a sense. And so this is some kind of situation here where the universe is wanting for you to take a little bit of a step back because it's like you need to tie up these loose ends that need to be tied up in a chapter in your life that has already closed out. It's already closing out, has closed out, but you may find it difficult to accept that or to close it out once and for all, okay? Now, you also have your daydreaming. You are always on my mind even when I try to forget you. It could be that you've been trying to forget about something or someone. Excuse me, let me turn that off. Okay, I had the heater on and it's like kind of warm in here. So you're always on my mind even when I try to forget you, right? So this could potentially be somebody here who, again, they've been on your mind, you've been trying to forget about that person, but they keep coming up, and you're like, gosh, why can't I forget about this person? Why can't I not, disconnect from them? For others of you, it could be this person who cannot stop thinking about you. Right now, there could be some kind of delay in communication, and this person, even though they've tried to forget about you, they can't seem to do that. Now, let me know in the comments below what that's all about, okay? Which area of your life. Now, in the recent past, you have here the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the Strength. So in the recent past, I see that you felt stuck in a situation. You felt stuck in a connection, situation, career, environment, okay? Because you and this other person didn't really see eye to eye. Even though I feel that you shared some connection, you guys kind of came from different worlds, different backgrounds, and or you guys saw something in a very different way. I'm seeing here that also you were the one who always had to try to kind of like either heal this person, convince this person, show up for this person, okay? And I feel like this person needed to do a lot of self-healing, okay? Now, I feel that you did feel stuck in this situation. Also, somebody in the recent past was not very nice when it came to expressing themselves. I feel like somebody may have been emotionally detached from you, from the situation, and or it could be the fact that you were the one who became emotionally detached from them, from the situation, because you kind of felt like, that person wasn't really giving to the situation, whether this is in your career, love life, friends, whatever else that is. I see that for a lot of you guys, something came to an end or something ended up changing. Okay, the whole dynamic between you and that situation, you and that person, it ended up changing, transforming. And it says here, if this was you, I started making conscious choices to change and to transform into the higher version of me in order to be who I was meant to be. If this is for others of you guys, somebody here may have been changing in order to be the best version of themselves in the recent past, in order to be with that person in a better way, or with a new person, or with somebody else, or it could be just you doing something here that perhaps this person wasn't allowing you to do. Okay, so if this is this person towards you, then that means that this person started to change. And it says here, I started making conscious choices to transform into my higher self because I do want to be with you. Could be that this person in the recent past, there was some kind of an ending and they started to work on themselves, okay? Something of that matter. Or this could have been you. Let me know in the comments below. In your present energies, you have here the Magician, the Death, and the Empress. So right now, I did talk about an ending, right, earlier in the reading. Some kind of a chapter here being closed out. And right now in your present energies, you have here the Death, right? It could be Scorpio for some, not for everybody, whatever other sign this is. I see that right now you are actually manifesting an ending so that something that is actually meant for you can come to fruition. Sometimes when you manifest something that you want, or you're working with the energies of manifestation, you don't realize how the universe is helping you in the background. Sometimes things need to come to an end. Sometimes the universe creates delays or creates endings that are getting in your way, even though you don't know that situation was getting in the way of where you want to be in life, who you want to be with, or what you want to become in life. So there's something here happening where you on the forefront are trying to manifest something that you really want. But right in the middle, it requires an ending, okay? In order for you to get what you want in the situation, whether it's in your career, for some, it could be money that you want. For others, it could be a project that you're working on, you want it to succeed. For others, it could be an idea that you have, you've been thinking about this, a purchase that you want to make. Perhaps it could be a relationship, a friendship. This could be some kind of a family situation. But in order for you to, again, get what you want, something has to change. There has to be some kind of an ending. Either the way that you're doing things has to change, your behavior has to change, it could be the fact that you need to leave behind that old version of you in order for your vibration to align with this new timeline, okay, that matches who you want to become. Or it could be a relationship or a situation or a job that you're leaving behind or that needs to come to an end in order for you to get something that you really want on the other side. For others of you, there could be some kind of a situation here where this is asking you to learn how to manifest through attraction, okay? Because the energy of the Empress is a very feminine energy. Whether you are male or female, it doesn't matter. We all possess both energies, masculine and feminine energy. What this is saying is that you've been trying, working so hard to get your manifestation. And this is going to be some kind of a change here that you have to implement. That is saying, instead of you working so hard for it, right, going out there and doing physical work to get what you want or to convince somebody, it's all about you believing in yourself, being confident, just like the Empress. The Empress can attract. She doesn't chase, right? She's not the masculine energy. She's a feminine energy. The feminine energy attracts, allows in, okay, instead of out. And so there's this energy here where if you want this new idea to be born, this new manifestation to be born, you first have to learn how to attract it, right? Without physically trying so hard. Now, I see that for a lot of you, this could be career, okay? Not for everybody, but right now it says here, in this particular situation, there's one career-driven individual. Love is on the back burner for now until I am financially stable, and they're very money motivated. For some of you guys, if you're very money motivated and you're like, oh my God, I have like 10 jobs, and you still feel like you're not making enough, or you're still not getting what you want, that means that you're doing too much out here, right? And you have to do more internal work. Okay, so for some of you, there needs to be a switch, a change in your strategy and how you're doing things. Of course, for others, this could be related to something where if you right now, are focused in on making money, perhaps right now there is something here that has to end with regards to love, or something here is ending, whether you or somebody around you. Love is on the back burner for this person until they are financially stable and they are very money motivated. Now, that's for some of you, right? Literal meaning of this. But for others of you, this is what I'm getting very strongly. For some of you, a lot of people sometimes in life, they shut off all emotion. They stop, engaging, socializing with other people because they're like, nope, I'm so money motivated. I'm so career driven. I need to make this money, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then, like in the middle of the whole process of them manifesting this, working hard, etc., they don't feel fulfilled. Okay, they feel empty. They feel very overwhelmed, overburdened, because why? Because they're disconnecting, right, from the essence of who they are. The essence of who you are, who I am, who everybody is love. Okay, yes, we always have those other shadow parts which balance us all out, but you cannot possibly disconnect from the essence of what makes you you in order to get to where you want to be. And so I feel like this person here might be kind of like, trying really hard to get the money, to get the career, to get the advancement, but yet they're not really doing so, okay? They're not really feeling fulfilled. Why? Because they're disconnecting from the essence of themselves, which is love, right? You can always balance out love. You can always balance out these connections, because what people don't realize is that love is what creates, okay, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life. And if you disconnect from that essence, then it's going to be like a forever, never ending, chasing money, chasing materialism, chasing this, because again, connect to the essence of what is most important, okay, to you. You may not see it as important, or this person may not see that as important, love as important, right? But I feel like they soon will, okay? And if this is you, you soon will. Let me know in the comments below how that resonates for you. Now, I'm seeing here also in the near future the Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. So in the near future, there's going to be some kind of a sneaky behavior, okay? I feel that there's some kind of a sneaky behavior regarding some kind of a commitment, okay? Some kind of a commitment here, whether somebody here still has trust issues in the near future based on, oh, I'm not sure if I want to commit yet. Am I ready to commit? That kind of vibe. But I also see here getting your wish fulfillment, okay? So there's this energy here where somebody might be trying to walk away from commitment, okay? Even though that commitment is actually going to give them, or going to give you what you actually want. It's going to give you fulfillment, right? The Nine of Cups is literally wish fulfillment. But see, this sneaky behavior is kind of like trying to walk away from commitment. There could be a person in the near future who is afraid of commitment, and they're acting rather sneaky. They might be, deceitful. They might be lying. They might be lying to themselves, to you, because this person, whether you or someone else, is afraid to commit, even though, again, like I said, that is what's going to make them feel fulfilled through that energy of connecting with the essence of who they are, love, commitment, doing things by the book, doing things morally correct, morally right. That's what's going to bring fulfillment in the near future. Okay, not distracting yourself from it or denying that this is necessary, okay, in order for you to feel fulfilled, you and this person. Now, I see here that also the third eye chakra. So my third eye can never forget what my heart has seen, the true love that I feel for you. Exactly. So somebody here, definitely their third eye chakra in the near future is going to start opening up. And they're going to start to realize, wow, you know what? I do have feelings for you. I do want to love you. I do want to make time for love. It's not just about money. It's not just about career. It's not just about materialism. It's not just about fame and fortune, right? This is the essence where I feel like somebody's third eye chakra in the near future is going to start opening up. Somebody's going to start realizing what is truly important instead of listening always to the ego. Okay. Again, third eye chakra will be opening up. Now, in your opportunity, you also have here the Page of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords. So in your opportunity, I see here that there's going to be some kind of a new offer coming in, whether it's a love offer, career offer, friendship offer. For others, it could be an apology from somebody, and or it could be you meeting somebody brand new, okay, who has romantic feelings for you or wants to get to know you in some kind of way. But for sure, you're going to have an opportunity to kind of like, I feel like to discover a new interest. I feel like there's going to be some kind of a new opportunity for a new interest, either a love interest, either, creativity interest, okay? Whatever that is for you. Now, there's also going to be an opportunity for you, if this is money related, like an offer coming in or something like that. Make sure that you make decisions, because I see that you might be a little bit undecided, okay? Make sure that you make decisions when it comes to money matters based on facts. Don't make this decision based on your illusions of what you want it to be. Or, like somebody paints a beautiful picture of, they put a big price tag on this item and you're like, oh my God, but I really want that item, right? If it's going to be something related to money or investment or something like that, and somebody here is, kind of like painting this beautiful picture, or maybe you're doing this yourself, like, oh no, but like the illusion part of it, like don't build castles in the sky when you need to get a calculator out and use it, right? Use that calculator. Be more practical when it comes to matters of money. And that's going to help you make this decision, because I see here there's going to be a decision that you need to make, but do so in a very practical kind of way. Okay. Now I see here that the worst is now behind you. Look at that, the 10 of Swords. So in your opportunity, you're going to finally heal yourself. Okay. Exit some kind of a very dark tunnel cave that you feel like you've been walking through, and you're like, when is the light finally going to shine on me? You're finally going to realize and feel and see that the worst is now behind you. Okay, some kind of an ending, painful ending. You're going to resolve that. Now I see here that there's going to be a potential reunion for a lot of you. There could be a reunion with a person here, either a career person, with a family member, a friend. It could be a love. The force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable, and together we are one. So for sure, for a lot of you guys, there's going to be a reunion. Wow. Now let's go ahead and jump right into your yes or no question. So as I shuffle, ask one yes or no question, and you will be getting a yes or no answer to that question. Okay, let's see. Is this a yes or a no? Ready? And that is a definite yes. You're getting the Magician twice, you guys. Look at that. The Magician here as a yes. And then remember earlier you did get the Magician here. So get ready to manifest. But remember, this is a time for you to learn how to attract manifestations with your confidence, because what you want cannot meet you in the vibration of fear. It can only meet you in the vibration of confidence. So be confident, not egotistical, open up your heart. But that is a definite yes, manifestation. Okay, you're going to get something that you really want, or you've been really wanting. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump right into your extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.